There's multiple reports coming out of teams with surface-to-air missiles to take out Air Force One, Trump Force One. That sounds correct. That sounds correct to me. There's multiple reports of this coming out. They are unable to get to him by the ground or with kinetic energy weapons. So now they are going to attempt to use rockets to take out Trump Force One, and they've already laid down the cover story that Iran has sent teams in to get him. This is all false. It's the deep state that's doing this. Go check out this video here that I did months ago. Months ago, I told, before the latest assassination attempts happened, I told everybody that they had made multiple attempts at him and were continuing to do so, and then it has stepped up just like I knew it would before the election. And I also talked about a missile fired at Air Force One, and this is along that same lines. I've been sent a video from the quarter, Jeremy, from the quartering. I have not watched it yet. Let's go check it out and see what he has to say.
Well, another day and another reason for Donald Trump to have, I guess, even more security. There was not one, not two, but three attempts on Donald Trump's life in the last 3 or 4 months. There is an open bounty of somewhere around $20 million from Iran. And now there are reports of surface-to-air missiles targeting Trump Force One. I was like, what? Then J.D. Vance, there was a dossier of J.D. Vance put out on the internet that also has his social security number, his home address, in an attempt to intimidate him and his family. This is the machine panicking. They are absolutely panicking. We're not going to let them win, though. We're going to keep pushing forward. We're going to keep doing tailgates for Trump. We're going to keep Trump alive. By the way, today, remember how I said we were going to do the special edition cookbook with the signed, numbered versions? Okay. Those are sold out. But they go to the printers. The printer starts today. So I put a version up there that's the same as it's the 42 pages of hilarious Trump recipes. Way more than what you'll find on the website. Laminated the cover, spiral bound so it lays flat. Really, really nice. Someone told me it's a great gift idea. I didn't even think about that. Good gift idea for Christmas. It's coming off the website today at 5 o'clock because I have to give my final numbers to the printer. So if you missed out on the signed copies and you still want a cool cookbook with hilarious Trump-themed recipes like the spicy margarita, Joe Biden's brain blast, Trump Tower Zinger Burger, RFK's Jr.'s nuclear chili, or Kamala's unburdened by what has bean casserole, or if you think it'll make a great gift. I saw some people buying multiple copies yesterday. That's what I assumed they were doing it for. Today is it. And they're being printed. They'll be here next week, and they'll be going out next week. I'll be signing the first 500, and then everyone after that. I already got the boxes. I got a postal scale here. I got labels so we can print it, ship it right from my house. So today's the last day to get that. Trump Force One. Rumors spread of Mexican cartel plotting against Trump. Rumors of a third plot. And this would actually be the fourth, right? Because the first one was the guy they caught. Then there was Lee Tardy. And then there was the guy on the golf course. This would actually be the fourth. Rumors have emerged. Ann Vandersteel, a right-wing journalist and host of Operation Burning Eagle, posted the claims on X, formerly known as Twitter, today. Intelligence just came in from the southern border that 9 surface-to-air missiles have been smuggled into the United States across the New Mexico border, intended target Trump Force One. I mean, I'll say that again. 9 surface-to-air missiles smuggled across the wide-open border with the intended target of Donald Trump's plane. I mean, and by the way, yeah, a good point would be this was the fourth that we've known about. How many other ones were stopped quietly? How many other ones, did they never report? This is big threats on my life from Iran. The U.S. military is watching and waiting. I think the Iran thing is a red herring so that the U.S. government can go to war with Iran. That's what they want to do. That's what they're going to do before the election. They're going to install Kamala Harris as president. They're going to 25th Biden, install Kamala Harris, and go to war with Iran. That's my prediction between now and November 5th. This will mark the fourth attempt linked to Trump in 2024. Trump himself posted on X on September 25th, addressing threats from Iran. And the entire U.S. military is watching and waiting, Trump said, referencing potential attempts and a warning that any attack on a former president would have serious consequences. You see this, Laura Logan. Urgent, according to an informant in New Mexico. Trump's plane is the next target. 9 heat-seeking surface-to-air missiles have been smuggled in the United States for this purpose. And there are 3 kill teams already inside the country. Trump has been informed. Now, I will say, who knows? What a lot of people are saying is, what Amuse wrote is true. From what I'm hearing, the fact that we're getting so many details. From what I'm hearing, the fact that we're getting so many details from the plot means that it was probably foiled. If it was still a threat, I doubt Trump would have had resumed using Trump Force One today, or we wouldn't have so many very specific details. On top of that, we saw that the U.S. Secret Service made him cancel a rally in Wisconsin because they said, well, we don't have enough room to give you protection. We don't have enough protection for you, so no important battleground state rally for you. Here's the surface-to-air missiles to get Trump's plane in New Mexico, claims surface. Again, who is Ann Vandersteel? I don't know. She's from Vandersteel Health, a Rumble creator. I don't know. If it's true, I mean, who could possibly doubt it at this point? I mean, if the government came out, by the way, and said it wasn't true, I don't know if I'd even believe that these days. They're the ones that let, Lee Tardy Oswald walk untouched through a crowd, get on a roof and thankfully miss his shot. A shot he really shouldn't have missed at that distance. This on top of also today, a dossier on J.D. Vance was released. The vetting documents of Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, before he was chosen as a Republican vice presidential candidate, have been made public after they were obtained via an Iranian hack of Donald Trump's campaign. Journalist, he's not really a journalist, he's like a left-wing nut job, published the 271-page report in advance, which was carried out by Trump on his Substack. Here's what's crazy about that. He literally put this man's personal information, including his social security number, behind a paywall. J.D. Vance should absolutely sue him. I don't think that you can really call that quote unquote reporting. He put J.D. Vance's personal documents, his home address. He should be banned from Substack too, in my opinion. That's not journalism. This guy is a leftoid, and he's doing it to intimidate J.D. Vance and his family, which is pathetic. This is how badly they are losing. They know they're losing. Ken Klippenstein published the document and then was banned from X, but rightfully so, by the way. I don't think people should really be banned from almost anything, but if you're sharing somebody's social security number and their home address publicly, or anywhere really, that's bannable, in my opinion. That's a ban. You should catch a ban and you can suck on it. Substack should ban him too. And by the way, I'd be saying the same thing if he had done it to, what's her stupid name? Coconut Tree Lady. Kamala Harris. If this had been done to Kamala Harris by a right-wing person, I completely disavow. Can't do it. Can't do it. That's not journalism. Now you put the man's wife and kids and family. He's going to have to move because lunatic leftists are going to show up at his house. That is the intended purpose, by the way. And even though he was banned, the right people have it. Antifa has it. All that kind of stuff. You know, the document highlights potential vulnerabilities Vance could face if selected as Trump's running mate, including his previous stances and political views, and back when he was a Never Trump guy. The dossier includes a reference of a tweet Vance reportedly said in 2016. What percent of the American population has Donald Trump, touched against their will? Blah, blah, blah. No, all that stuff doesn't matter. That's all public, right? If he had gone through that dossier, by the way, and removed like the private information, like his social security number and address and all that kind of stuff, I don't think I would have had a problem with it. All that stuff is public. It's just put together in a nice PDF file. Klippenstein's X account, formerly from Twitter, was banned soon after he published the dossier on Substack. In a statement, X said Klippenstein was temporarily suspended for violating our rules on posting unredacted personal private information, specifically Senator Vance's physical address and the majority of his social security number. I mean, okay. I mean, you should be permanently banned from that, for that, is what I think. That's what I think. But what do I know? You see Trump Force One grounded for Alabama trip. They say, will Trump Force One bring Donald Trump to Tuscaloosa for Saturday's much-hyped Alabama home football game? 2 attempts on his life, continued threats from Iran, and congressional criticism of how the Secret Service has been able to handle his security. Amid criticism from some GOP members of Congress, the Secret Service is advising Trump campaign to consider a multitude of changes in campaign operations, including the use of this Boeing 757 aircraft known by staffers as Trump Force One. Well, what? Here, use our plane. Here, use the plane that we built that definitely doesn't have manufacturer defects. Oops, no brakes. Well, reverse thrusters. Oops, forgot. It was one of those. Here, we got a great deal on the one where the doors fly off. Here you go, Trump. Definitely don't, don't press this button over here. Absolutely insane. This reporter should be suspended completely. There's no question about that. The idea that you're sharing this guy's home address with the public is sick. You're trying to get the man killed. It's absolutely unacceptable, which means we have to work even harder to help get Donald Trump into the White House. Get your stickers over on tailgatesfortrump.com. If you're looking for a great gift for someone who loves Trump, Christmas gift, this is the only time I'm printing it. I'm not printing it ever again. $25 donation to the site, and I'll print the book for you as a thank you. So I'm not selling the book, giving it to you in exchange for a donation. And everything will print, probably be at my house by next week and out the door, hopefully over the weekend. Oh, I don't know. Let me know what you think is going on in the comment section, because this is absolutely wild.
Yeah, so there you have it. The deep state is getting desperate, and they're not going to win. They're not going to. Intelligence groups have said in the past that Trump is 100% insulated. I kind of started to get scared there when all the lawfare things were happening, and it wasn't looking good. But once he got past that, that was a reassurance of what the intelligence agencies, intelligence groups have said. So it's going to be very interesting. Please like, share, and subscribe. I absolutely love making these videos. I've been screaming it to the heavens. I've said it months ago that a missile was fired at Air Force One. Go check out that video. And everything's going to step up now. The attacks are going to step up. The media attacks are going to step up. The craziness is going to start stepping up. More hurricanes are probably going to start coming. It's very interesting to me that every time there's an election year, all these late time hurricanes start happening. And by the way, there are no coincidences. But this is the type of stuff that we study on Ultra Top Secret. So please like, share, and subscribe, and help me get the message out. We'll see you on the next Ultra Top Secret.